Now they want two sides of opinions? Who would have thought that? Oh, it can't be because they're struggling. How are you guys all doing? Welcome to the channel. I am Ty Smith. You're watching my channel, Modern Renaissance Man. I appreciate you guys taking time out of your day to view my content. Make sure that you are following me on all the platforms you see above and below, and hitting this like button right here is how my content can consistently be recommended to you. Ladies and gentlemen, if and when you finally subscribe to the channel, make sure that you have this bell notification right here clicked. That way, when I do post a video, you should be notified in theory, all right? Appreciate you all. For those of you that joined on the Patreon, going to patreon.com/Modern Renaissance Man for your support. Is it needed? No. Do I appreciate it? 100% absolutely. So thank you to the Patreons that have joined in those tiers there, folks. All right, ladies and gentlemen. So you guys saw the last video I did with Whoopi Goldberg and her claims like she's struggling to stay afloat with her $60 million allegedly that she has a net worth of, and her pretty much $5 to $6 million a year salary she gets for being on The View. Just to throw around gossiping her ideas. To me, that's one of the easiest money grabs in the world. You don't have to necessarily have a script, except when you're just reading, like, the teleprompter whenever it wants them to close out or say something, our next guest, blah, 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 blah. But when it just comes to having a basic conversation of a bunch of nonsense, easy money right there. Easy money. Okay, anyway. If you guys have not known this, a lot of networks are starting to fail. I know of a lot of left-leaning loonies who have YouTube channels, podcasts, the news networks like MSNBC. We know what's going on with CNN. I did a video on that yesterday. CNN, they've lost ratings. They're thinking about revamping some things, firing some people. So yeah, people are done with it because people got deceived. People literally... This is the remnants. These are the ramifications of what President Trump said from the get-go when he started saying, "You're fake news. No, listen, you're fake news. I don't want to talk to you." And everybody, Trump, him and his fake news stuff. What a word to say. He's calling people fake news because he's a liar. Well, guess what? Americans have caught on. Americans have caught on, baby. So what's going on, ladies and gentlemen? You want to know what's going on? What's going on? What go on? Tell me what's these fishies. This is what's going on right here. ABC brass scrambles to bring in pro-Trump voices to The View and other shows. Panic mode. ABC. Golly. Okay, come on now, ABC. Don't do this to me now. Come on now. This little thing dropping down right here is kind of getting a little nervous. ABC News brass are in panic mode as they hunt for conservative voices. Let me see this. As they hunt for conservative voices to balance the rabid anti-Trump rhetoric spewed by the host on The View, as well as those on other shows, the Post has learned. The Disney-owned network, which came under fire over how ABC News moderators grilled Donald Trump during the presidential debate against Vice President Kamala Harris, has been holding high-level meetings since last week's rout by the former president. Sources close to the situation told the Post this. ABC News Group President Deborah O'Connell and her recently elevated boss of ABC News, Elam Karamehedevich, there we go. I like that. Alaman Karamehedevich held the intense sit-downs with the executive producers of the network, various shows, and other senior editorial leaders, sources said. First on the agenda, according to one insider, is finding pro-Trump panelists for its top-ranked daytime show, co-hosted by ultra-liberals Whoopi Goldberg, Joy Behar, Sonny Hostin, Sarah Haynes, as well as Republican Trump basher Anna Navarro and Alyssa Farah Griffin. Now that Trump won, y'all want somebody else's view. Now that we whooped y'all butt at the polls, you guys want somebody else's view. Well, guess what? Y'all forgot about me, Whoopi? Hey, sis. Y'all forgot about me? Y'all rescinded that invitation, huh? Oh, Ty, send us your URL of your YouTube channel and everything like that. I sent it in. All of a sudden, y'all rescinded my invitation. You know what? To be quite honest with y'all, though, at this point in time, I wouldn't even know if I even want to give them the dignity to even go on there. You know what I mean? Because now their views are tanking. They need pro-Trumpers. They need people to speak on behalf of Trump, those that support Trump. And I know that Latino men, Latino women, black men, black women are going to most likely be a hot commodity to go on The View. But if you are listening to me right now and you are conservative in your views, no matter what you are, I would say, nope, let them tank. Let them completely tank. Don't go on there because it's going to make ratings go, because now they know that most Americans are wanting to hear other sides instead of this one-sided thing that they've been doing for us for the longest on these left-leaning liberal TV networks. And now they want conservative voices on there. That way they can get ratings up. And to that, I would say don't do it. Don't do it, guys. I know some people are going to, but I'm just saying I wouldn't. The View is facing pressure from higher ups, the source said. Viewers can expect some major changes, including bringing in new panelists that can bring in pro-Trump perspective. The source did not signal whether one of the current panelists would be bounced or if already crowded desk would add a seventh seat. Everyone on The View endorsed Kamala Harris. They lost. They're out of touch with America, the source said. For a show about different perspectives, The View doesn't seem to have any when it comes to Trump. ABC bosses don't want to alienate the pro-Trump demographic. Oh, really? Y'all don't want to, you don't want to do it now. You don't want to do it now. Y'all already did it. And even the so-called panelists on there who seems to be conservative in their views, they hate Trump as well. So what kind of nonsense is that? And now that they lost, all of a sudden, you see the other day, they're all in this panic mode. I guess America just want to be misogynist. I guess America just want to be these bigots. I guess America just want to keep on voting for racist people. Now look at y'all. Ratings have gone down. Americans, let's keep this up, baby. We know that Americans are turning into regular Joes, the Candace Owens, PBD, Brandon Tatum, ABL, LFR and Family, me, Unifier TV, Anton Daniels, Aaron O. There's all kinds of different people that got their own podcasts out there, the Andrew Tates, people like that. And they don't want this no more. Joe Rogan, killing it out there. Nobody wants this news anymore because we know that it's all been faked and propagandized. Anyway, a second source with knowledge said the expected network-wide reshuffle comes after execs were caught flat-footed about pro-Trump sentiment of the country. We are trying to sort out how we can cover the next 4 years when everyone inside ABC News is one-sided, the person said, speaking broadly about the network, which is also home to Good Morning America and World News Tonight. The View is an opinion-based show featuring a diverse panel of women with different points of view. No, this past year wasn't no different points of view. This past 4 years weren't different points of views when it came to Trump and Trump supporters. The panel is clearly resonating with audience, given that the series just had its highest rated episode in more than a decade, hit a 4-year high of total viewers, an ABC spokesperson told Post in a sentiment. Don't believe that. The first source said ABC's pivot could ruffle feathers with The View's top talent. In the days following the election, the hosts have been outspoken about their disdain for the country's decision to re-elect Trump. The question is, what will happen to Whoopies and Joys if they bring on Trumpsters, the source said, would verbally annihilate them. Goldberg, the show's longest-running permanent co-host, joining the program in 2007, said a day after the election that her policy against uttering Trump's name isn't changing. He's now the president, she said. I'm still not going to say his name. That's not going to change. The Sister Act star, which I mentioned in my last video, refused to say Trump's name on The View since he took the office in 2016, explaining that she can't bring herself to put the word president before the name Trump. Meanwhile, the other co-hosts have also expressed their disappointment, with Hostin saying she was profoundly disturbed by the results. Hostin also blamed uneducated white women, which I covered that on my channel as well, for Trump's victory, right? Black women tried to save this country again last night, she said. What we do not have is white women who voted, about 52% for Donald. Uneducated white women, is my understanding. You have Latino men actually voting more for him, Hostin added. Former co-host Meghan McCain, whose father John McCain lost to Barack Obama in 2008, ripped her old colleagues for their reaction to Trump's win. Respectfully, please stop sending me clips from The View, McCain wrote on her ex, Twitter / It's a radical progressive insane asylum, and that is why I left years ago. She's also called out the show for not having a single conservative woman on the panel during the election cycle. It is actual, okay. I got to look this word up. Y'all know how I am. If I see a word that I have not come across, I'm not going to sit here and act like I'm the most smartest person in the world. I'm going to look that word up right now.
Malfeasance.
Malfeasance, which means wrongdoing. Malfeasance. vocabulary word of the day, ladies and gentlemen. She said it's actually wrongdoing or malfeasance of the part of ABC News that there isn't one single conservative woman The View has on the morning show who voted for Trump or simply repulsed by his supporters to explain America why is he still so popular. Media watchers expected rival networks to follow suit to bring more Trump-friendly voices to not only appear on air but also help produce TV shows. One media expert cited increasingly anemic ratings of left-leaning networks like MSNBC and CNN, while conservative Fox News continues to outperform them both. I don't have to go on about this, ladies and gentlemen. We are seeing right here in real time that they are obviously getting their butts whooped, and they know that this golden age that is about to come is going to be the thing. No matter if they were talking negatively about Trump, he brought the ratings in, and now that Trump is getting ready to go in and already is doing great things right now, and he's not even in office yet. Not even in office yet. And the ratings and all that are skyrocketing. And now these left-leaning loonies got to sit there. Oh, well, yeah, Trump did do this. Oh, yeah, wars are stopping. Well, yeah, there's no more aggression. Well, you know, Hamas did give up. Yeah, come on now. Oh, yeah, the caravan at the Mexican border is stopping. Yeah, they're telling people, illegals, you don't want to give no credit where credit is due. And I'm so glad that Americans have stopped watching y'all. Guys, let's not let them get it back. We should not let them get it back. I would hope and pray that if you're not deceived by money, conservatives don't go on their channel and be one of their guest show hosts. Don't do it. Don't take up a job at CNN or MSNBC to be a conservative voice on that side right there. Don't do it. Let them tank. That's what they get for playing this game. Anyway, y'all, what do y'all think? Y'all think I'm wrong on that? Or Ty, yeah, we do want to get... No, because we don't want to watch. That's the whole point. Let them tank. We don't want to watch them. Continue doing what we did right now to have us win America over. And that's by all of us coming together, watching individual podcasts and things like that. Let's not let the news get that power back again. You see what they did with it when they had it. They tried to deceive us and trick us. Had us at each other's throat, lying, dividing us, attempted to dividing us, encouraging some of the most cynical stuff in the world. And now they want our graces back. No, absolutely not. Don't give it back. Tank, fail, crash, and burn. That's me. What are your thoughts on this? Whatever the case may be, leave it in the comments below after this video. Don't forget, ladies and gentlemen, please do what you see in that cloud right there, okay? Please, please, please. The next video that I will be doing in chronological order will be up here. Things that I do as a variety on this channel that you may not know I do will be right here. I am Ty Smith, Modern Renaissance Man, hoping and praying that every last one of you have food, shelter, and clothing. And most of all, I pray every last one of you guys are in great health mentally, physically, emotionally, spiritually. God bless you all through Jesus.